Today's piece is a short piano work by Russian composer Sofia Gubaidulina. It's called Invention from 1974. This is our second Gubaidulina episode. We've already covered her violin concerto offertorium way back in the orchestra series. And this is the piece here. It seems to be a scan from some university. No front matter today. And it's 3 pages, mostly 16th notes. I'm assuming it's like 2 minutes long, maybe less. If you're not familiar with the channel format, I've covered Gubaidulina's biography, etc., in the first episode, so you'll have to go to that if you want to know more about her. Today I'm just going to be talking about this piece. Yeah, obviously the title is like a bit Baroque, sort of like a a Bach invention, right? And it seems to be in two parts, so it is like a two-part invention. This recording here is by Deanna Baker, and I'll put a link in the video description. Uh, please spend a minute now to just listen to it, and I'll talk about it for about a minute afterwards, and get on with my day. So, yeah. Nice. So it's it's a very short little piece, obviously. A couple things that I find interesting about it is how chromatic it is. It's the theme sort of sounds a little bit Baroque, but then it sort of trails off into chromatic land. Um, the long held tones tend to like descend in a chromatic scale, right? So you have this descending chromatic scale idea, which sometimes deviates. Sometimes you'll go down by a whole tone or something. A lot of hocketing between the two hands, which looks a lot like a lot of fun, and that's something you can very visually see on the page. Yeah, the two introduction of the two themes on the first page is very clear, and the ending is a little bit comical, just descending into the depths of the piano. Kind of reminds me a little bit of Shostakovich, not a ton, and it's very like a lot of Sophia's music. It's very much like a bit of a flex, like look what I can do kind of thing. Like she's very skilled composer and is not afraid to show it. I like the articulation at the beginning, martellato. Is kind of interesting. And I think this pianist did a good job of playing the whole invention with this type of articulation. I do like getting these short piano pieces occasionally. It makes it easier to do an episode a day kind of thing. And that's one of the good things about piano music is just the variety and in size and scope of these pieces. Okay, tomorrow is our first John Cage piece, believe it or not. And it's Etudes Australes 3 and 4.